Michigan basketball highlights 95-96 part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, what's your deal, weirdo?
Tractor trailer, to be specific.
You're going to want to recruit this boy one day, and I thought, well, was he talking about for football? Because he looked more like an offensive lineman to me.
After losing 30 pounds over the summer, Robert Traylor has brought massive height back to Michigan. He leads the team in blocks and runs the floor well for a guy his size.
Now Traylor has it back in open. No, big fella, don't do that. Don't do that in the open court like that.
And then another freshman. It's Bullock. He's trying to line up behind the stripe for three, and he gets it to go. All night, and they went inside all night. Watch Maceo Baston clear out and then finish with a flush. He had 11. Second half, Michigan up big, 49-28, and try to increase that lead. Dugan Fife, the alley-oop to Baston. 4 guys in double figures for Michigan, and then more Baston. Travis Conlon's going to feed it to him, and Maceo. Little tomahawk. Wolverines
to Maceo Baston for the dunk. Baston led Michigan in 15. St. Francis, Jason Roberts misses the jumper. Conlon leads for the break. Leading the break out to Dugan Fife. Behind the back, Jared Ward. The jam, Ward had 11. Michigan would pull away. Lewis Bullock the steal. Coast to coast. All by himself, no problem at 15. Michigan winning.
That was past that time to Taylor.
Reese Taylor, he's the top man for the Wolverines. Capel driving. What a rejection. Ahead to Ward, driving on the baseline.
There is not a low post. You've got to almost have an offensive set. As soon as it goes inside, people screening away.
Baston on the drive. Price has it stripped away. Conlon with Collins coming over.
Chris Collins really should have come over, Jim, and some 3.
And look at Baston come in for a second block. Baston with 4 points and 2 blocks.
And Jim, a couple other great solid job inside.
Beautiful. Right back to Baston. That's a little experience setting up that one.
Beautiful pass inside. Great pump fake, and there you go.
There's Bullock. These first 2.
Haven't seen it yet today, but he can get up in the air.
White, no look pass to Baston.
You can see that these guys.
Wolverines is Taylor for 2. Over to Ward. Gerard Ward with his second.
They're going to meet again in the NCAA tournament, but that was quite a ball.
Maurice Taylor.
Those games they went against in that overtime. Remember, he fall to the floor.
Yeah, he was hurt. Came up, scraped himself off the floor, and they won that one, I think, 88-85. Taylor again. Boy, he's showing some kind of out. Traylor fade away.
Tough shots.
Taylor on the follow. Now with 12. Dugan Fife. Followed up by Taylor.
Jim, he's Fife going inside. Now, you know he's throwing up a prayer right here. No chance to go in, but watch Taylor again. He's been all over the floor today. Elevates on up, puts it away. Terrific first half.
Drive. Baston. And to the line.
Domzowski holds his ground, and there's Baston going right up over the top of Wallace. Great elevation, and so far with Baston and Taylor, Michigan has been able to control that paint. As
minutes to go, first half. Michigan 37-32. Taylor lean it in, take it away.
Fight, and Taylor just went in there. Moore held his ground. You got the verticality rule right here. Look at that. Moore has every bit the right. Oh.
Baston. Well, they waited till 3 seconds.
It's Michigan 7-0.
Albert White
looking for the lob.
Bullock keeps it instead. Soft touch. Collins to Baston, his 3rd block here.
Here's Ward coming over to help out Baston.
Maceo Baston has 14. 44-40, Wolverines. Pat O'Brien coming up with at the half.
Round jumper.
You got it. That's his first miss. Baston, no still perfect.
There's Taylor again. Use shock more a little bit with the body. See it? And then he bounces away to create that spacing. Tough to defend. Right there. Boom. Powerful man with a soft touch.
Baston. He is only 8. It's another try.
That's about what? The 8th or 9th putback for Michigan in this sequence.
Taylor finally takes control.
Hanging in there with great perimeter shooting.
Taylor, 21 points.
You know what we're doing?
Boy. Shooter, we haven't had a chance to see him today because Ricky Price.
Beautiful fake.
Bullock. He's warming up.
Come from behind to block that one.
Bullock. Traylor tip. Traylor this time.
Too big.
Yes.
He's too big, too strong. What room there is between he and any other body. So wide. Michigan.
Nice job.
Boy, a lot of movement on that
Team
offense.
foul.
They've got Bullock, White, Traylor.
Baston. First it looked like Newton had rejected it.
Passing on the inside. Catch off the chest. Now watch Baston when he goes up. The shot is blocked. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to double clutch it. Bring it back down and then a soft touch. Very nice. As Newton is right there. Excellent defensive move. Not a great number of points, but in this stage.
And they got it from Albert White.
A good timeout by Duke because they're in serious trouble here.
Bullock, three-pointer.
Going against his bucket.
12 on the shot clock. Conlon gets the screen.
Maceo Baston coming out there, realizing the clock winding down. Great solid screen.
Michigan hits 2 in a row. Duke hit 1, but now they turn it over. Cable lob it to Newton.
High contact. Cable gave it away.
Baston open.
You know what, Jim? I don't think I'd ever try to block it.
At the other end. And it's, again, a 2-shot situation the rest of the way. Tony Moore. Rebound at the other end. There you have it. Michigan prevails today, 88 to 84.
Travis Conlon, Maceo Baston. Travis Conlon, Maceo Baston. 4-2 Michigan early. Later in the first, Bullock. His own steal, scores and he's fouled. Lewis Bullock, 17 points, Michigan by 7 at the half. Albert White takes the pass, fouls up his own shot. Career high 21 for Bullock. White the defense, and then Michigan coasted. Morton to Taylor and the foul. And Willie Mitchell is pleased. The 17th ranked Michigan Wolverines win it easily. Freshman Albert White knocks down 21, pulls down 10 boards.
1-2. Nice pass. Bullock gets Michigan on the board.
Conlon with a good follow-up down.
The game now is 6'8" sophomore for the Wolverines. And the bank shot is good for Taylor.
But Mitchell's not afraid. You said it earlier.
Three-pointer. The scorer gets off. Here comes Mitchell again.
Oh, what a tough shot. A runner from about
Back into the game. There's another tough one-hand shot. Look at Traylor.
They're going to love him here before he gets out here. Get out there. Tell you what, kid's got a little guts, too. He's a fighter.
There's Traylor inside again, and once he gets that close, you just got to leave him alone. Pass to the rebound. His first. Bullock from outside, and the Wolverines lead on the three-pointer by the freshman Lewis Bullock. Lewis Bullock for 3. At Albert White in, he finds Taylor off the glass. Following the left-hand jam by Maceo Baston.
Whoa! Big jam. The top of that rim. Watch this follow here. With the left hand. Into the bottom. Illinois back into his own defense.
Bullock. Offensive foul.
Bullock against this Illinois zone defense. Good fake. Robisch goes out to try to stop him. Position? Yeah, he was there.
First three-pointer Illinois hit tonight in 7 tries. There's the offense Michigan's wins. Here's Bullock from outside. Bounces away, and Dugan fight with the follow.
You know what? He well the last 8 times the man-to-man. We're going to stay with it.
Good catch by Traylor. He's in no tree drives. Offensive foul. Assists for the Wolverines in the first half. And the Colts.
Another opportunity. Andy with a good first half of working.
Inside. Offensive foul against Illinois.
2 possessions, 2 points.
Second half, the Illini by 1. Conlon looks inside. Taylor backs in and scores easily.
Yeah, it's one of the few easy shots they've had. They do a great job of switching the perimeter people when they make the cross up top.
Baston in traffic with a tough shot as he hung in the air, then reloaded and dropped it in.
Michigan handles their offense. Baston, once again, look at that hang. A little 18 years of age.
I don't understand it at all. Taylor rattles one home. All 6 points in the second half to Baston. Might have made that shot a little tougher than it had to be. Taylor goes up strong. And again. And again.
That's Michigan backboard work. That jersey's hanging up there with the quality of players that they have had here. And I'm sure there will be more.
8th turnover on the night for the Illini as White hits the 3. 5 points in the last 2 trips.
Here, good pass to the right side. Keene backs off, gives him enough room, and he launches. You got to guard him. He can shoot from. Well, he put the ball on the floor. That was his mistake. Good steal by Five. He got knocked it away.
Now Mitchell finds Five, and Dugan Five has 11 points on the night. Taylor puts it up. 10-point lead.
Start Illinois back into that man-to-man defense, collapsing, switching.
Taylor wanted it inside, and he knew what he wanted to do with it. All of a sudden off the bench, Turner's got 10. Mitchell.
People are making baskets now.
Yeah. Rebound Baston.
Nice pass. That's a good play. Baston got the Bullock.
Glass, the open man, Bullock. He drains it.
Look at Traylor. Oh, tractor, beautiful.
Still a 13-point lead, just over 6 minutes to go. Baston.
Nice pass. Oh, what a great job by Baston. He's made 2 terrific passes. They get in trouble. Look at this nice pass. Good penetration, dropping it off on the inside just like a block.
Blocked it. What are you going to do? 18 for Traylor.
Steve Fisher now, he's got to be a happy guy. His club has come out in the second half and dominated. He's watching his offense right now. No smile. Now he's upset. He's telling him, get back in defense. Use our work. But I am really anxious to see them on Thursday night.
Conlon drives, and Conlon scores. Given a scholarship this year by the Wolverines. Maceo Baston got a little gravitational. Fisher empties the bench as we take another look.
Nice catch by Baston after he threw it down. You know what? I'm not too sure that would have been.
Wolverines come from a point down at halftime to finish.
Do it around the hoop and down low on the block. You watch him, he gets the ball and takes good time, good patience. The other thing that he can do is he's very active for a player of his size. He can get some offensive rebound baskets. Maurice Taylor, their leading scorer, leading rebounder, apply pressure on the perimeter.
Right away they go into Baston. And he scores over the shot blocker Booth.
Yeah, Carlos is good position, always good to do. And you see he'll fake inside to try to get Booth moving, comes back, gets away with a little bit of an offensive fight.
And Taylor with the jump hook.
And they're taking turns, Maurice Taylor.
The message that that 3 was not made against Huckabuck State. Bullock.
Bullock is one that can shoot it with depth.
More than 3 minutes played here in Ann Arbor. Michigan leads 7-6. And Maurice Taylor knocks in the baseline ball. Fife hit the deck after missing a layup. Robert Traylor. Fife.
That's what Robert. They could use him offensively. Baston gets a left-handed dunk.
On the dribble. Fife ahead for Mitchell. Fouled by Secunda.
That's why you don't want it if you're
coming in. It had been Michigan that had a problem with turnovers. They've committed more turnovers than they have assists as a team this year. Good cut by Baston. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Great cut, or kind of cut over the top. But were you talking?
McKnight went by Fife and an offensive foul. So 3 straight possessions.
Got himself in pretty good position. He goes up. Yeah, he keeps going forward and.
Taylor.
I mean, have you seen so many mishandled this pressure? But what you can't duplicate is the kind of athleticism that Michigan can run after you. and they're doing that and making shots.
A moment ago.
They got to stay. Michigan made a mistake. Michigan trying to get the ball down inside. And
Traylor.
Shows you his ability happened to Carolina team.
Lays it in. And the Michigan lead.
He has a 7'3" wingspan. That's all that was. And
With interior passing, Booth swatted out of bounds by Maurice Taylor.
he doesn't have that happen to us. The ball you see right there, Maurice Taylor anticipating.
Kunda had the steal, got it, swatted out of bounds by Taylor. That's the second time he's done that here in the Mitchell. Nice shot from the top of the key. Tipped by Secunda and rebounded by Baston. Traylor running the floor.
I mean, that's one of the things. There's the block. There's no question about that. Well, you got
to get it in. And Baston blocked the shot.
Easily. If you get it on the right side of the floor, they are overplaying every pass that lets you come back to the top of the floor and swing it to the other side. And that's where they have their advantage.
Fife knocked it away from Lisicky. Michigan has the lead. Getting another here in the second. Earl. Up and caught right up against the glass by Baston. Midway through the second half. Michigan on a run.
As you see, Maceo Bastion just jump up there and just take it off the glass. Then you get it back on the other side. Now watch Bullock. Now watch him. He'll jump back across the face of Dane Earl. See, and that a lot makes Earl stay on the ground. And Bullock was scoring, and it was able to get the ball to go in. Yeah, but I think the team Michigan has on the floor is still a pretty good team, because you can go inside right here with this young man, because there's no way to guard.
After a good fake, didn't get the bounce off the rim. Kay with a rebound.
Got it right up.
White. Fife playing with 4 fouls. Bullock for the tie. 3 for Louis Bullock. He has 13. And it's
to stop some of the offensive play from Michigan. They've gone into like a 1-1-3 zone, but you can't always Taylor get the shot without somebody.
Are calvinized when they are blocked or altered by Calvin Booth.
Calvinized.
He's the Calvinator. That's his new nickname on campus. Great hands by Bullock.
Good move.
And he gets another one from in close, but here to follow Maceo Baston. We're tied at 62.
Here. Boom. Good timing. Gets it. I thought he double dribbled. He did. He got away with that one. Was able to push it back up. Now he gets it. Now if the shot is up there, he misses it. No, it actually was whoever was coming down just actually hit the rim as it was coming down. It's Baskin that gets it in. No, that's basket interference. That basket should.
School history. Fight for 3.
One thing for sure, Michigan knows that Penn State's for real. There's Martin.
All alone for a jam with 9 seconds left. Michigan by 1. Penn State has a timeout. It appears they will not use it. Earl blocked by Baston.
He did that in 2 other games in Washington and Duke. Baston blocked the last shot. Those long arms have done it again.
Its first loss of the season. But they battled to the finish.
You can see it's a back screen across, and you'll see it going. It's Travis Conlon will go over and set the pick. Booth can't get through. Earl can't help. Taylor wins it. Try to make some penetration. Make something happen. You can't get it by Maceo Bastion, who had an outstanding game, and watch the Michigan bench.
4th block of the game for Baston. The genuine Chevrolet players of the game, Glenn Secunda for Penn State, a double-double, 16 points and 12 rebounds. And for Michigan.
Lindemann jumps center against Baston, and Michigan will have the first possession. Travis Conlon, who's made a big difference at the point. This is White, the freshman, and Bullock with that outside shot.
You're right, Mike.
Patterson with a lean-in offensive foul on Patter. The freshman misses a three, but the offensive rebound of Maurice Taylor.
Big Mo. Now, you expect me to work on that name all day. Look at Bullock knocking down the way during the offseason.
And came back and feels just fine and is playing like it. Here is Traylor working against Mandeville. And the foul will be
on the beat off rough, and you got to talk about certainly Hank Iba. As you watch,
oh, what an athletic play. What a great catch by Maceo.
He's going to throw the alley-oop, make it like a guard. Traylor. There's the catch. Look at him flying into the sky. You can't teach that. You can't teach that kind of ability. That's athletic ability when you can get it.
He has 8 points. Here's Bullock. And Bullock knocks down another one. Brian Evans, the leading scorer on this team, has 7. Here's the three by Willie Mitchell.
That's with the T.
He won't listen forever, though.
Oh, he'll eventually ring you up.
Travis Conlon hits a big three.
But that was the one.
Traylor, offensive foul.
He's up in Connecticut. Bobby Knight sung their praises today.
Mitchell, a little off. Mitchell's going to have to pick up the scoring. He and Bullock with Maurice Taylor out of there with foul trouble.
You got to feel. If you don't feel you're good at what you do, you're in a whole lot of trouble, young people. Look at Bullock. Look at him squaring his body. I really believe, Mike, when you got a passion and love for what anyone, Mike, is a no-no. I didn't think Lawrence Phillips should have played with
6. You think how marvelous that is? I remember John Wooden's during that streak was 44-1.
40. Harris is quick enough. Zinovich isn't quick enough to play him down in the post.
Charlie Miller nearly took it away. Bullock will pull up for another three. He is deadly.
Hey, up in Ann Arbor, shooting display, especially by the 2 perimeter people. Look at Louis Bullock right now. 19 big points. He was 5 for 6 from the trifecta. He
misses from outside. Follow Maceo Baston. What a play.
Patterson.
Good composure by Baston against the double team. Bullock for 3.
Can't leave him open. You got to match up and find him.
11th turnover by Indiana. Michigan has committed 13.
See the gap right there. Look at the gap in the seam. He gets right in the crease in the zone and knocks it down. There where they went, big gap right inside there. Great exit in a little bit now, down in that middle area. See the middle wide open. Look at the middle right there. Traylor, get him the ball.
Maurice Taylor, nice touch on the turnaround jumper.
Traylor was wide open.
Nice dish inside, and Mitchell scores, and he's fouled.
Created by Traylor, getting free in that 6. Wins that national title. There's Traylor. As was pointed out to me by a writer a couple of weeks ago.
A standing ovation by the end.
Come back
Fife for 3. Dugan Fife, who was afraid.
Second and third chance, but come on, Sharon, you're young enough to get your life in order.
White, a big 3. Boy, Michigan has hit some pressure shots.
And the man right now.
Maceo Baston.
Taylor and Baston, what a combination. The Super Souths are going to be special. And Miller now matched up on Bullock.
Conlon for 3.
Conlon wide open. Bullock really
trying to get his offense going in the second half. Damn. The follow is good by Maceo Baston.
Maceo played
very sore, and he wasn't sure prior to game time whether he'd be able to play or not.
And that's a big loss for Michigan because Dugan Fife is a guy that really kind of settles that team down.
Maurice Taylor with the layup, 12 in rebounding margin per game. Quinn says they've been out rebounded. They have 3 losses in conference, all those on the road. And Bullock knocks in a 3. 5-2 Michigan. Baston, the runner.
It's a good decision to give him the ball by Louis Bullock.
And a sellout crowd of better than 15,000 on hand. Bullock, that's an NBA 3.
There was a 1-3-1, a 1-1-3 defense.
Travis Conlon in for Baston. Tough shot, and he made it.
That's what they have those bodies.
Willie Mitchell's into the game. He passed to Conlon, and Travis buried a 3, and Michigan leads. And the 3-pointer out of the corner hit the side of the bucket, but it's thrown down by Maceo Baston.
That's a very good job of taking your time.
Good behind the back dribble while on the move in traffic by Bullock. And now the high arcing runner goes for Louis Bullock, and he has 10.
A little teardrop.
He's more comfortable on the perimeter than he is around the basket. He's 6'10". White bounces to the bucket and scores in transition, and Michigan is making a run.
2 zone. Stay out on the perimeter, force the jump shooting.
And a tough shot from the angle. Knocked the guys. Sensed the kill. Kingsbury had it rejected.
Try to take the ball to the basket. You see Lewis Bullock is there. And then what you don't see is
that. Running down. They killed a lot of time and got a 3-point score. Bullock makes the layup.
And what they've done is move Lewis Bullock to the zone.
And Taylor, a lot of room, able to score. 16 now. White will try a 3 and make it. A 3 Michigan really needed. We're talking with Tom Davis about his roster. That's what he said about Bowen. A real hustler, a very hard worker. And now White the jam as the teams took turns turning it over to each other. Iowa by 13. Taylor the turnaround.
Oh, that was basket interference.
I'm not sure White touched it. He definitely.
The question is the ball in the cylinder, and does he touch it? It is definitely in the cylinder, and he definitely pushed.
Traylor, look out.
Oh, big fella. Lay it off on Robert Traylor. Excuse me, big fella.
Woolridge down the lane. Charge call.
I mean, to your basket instead of there.
Taylor, Iowa careful not to foul.
The Big Ten is going to be produced.
Michigan number 23, Maurice Taylor.
So was Woolridge a little bit.
Bullock call that a 3-pointer, but it's too little too late. Final 5 seconds, and Michigan
can have big performance, real solid, tough down low. Established.
The Wolverines, though. Conlon takes it all the way to the hoop. Scoop shot, he'll get it.
The more offense he can contribute with the basketball and dumping down.
White, 3 on the way. He got it.
Scoring, not out of bounds.
They try to get him to bounce pass, but White takes it all the way to the hoop. Traylor tries to tip, can't get it, and Howard White at the foul.
He's so strong, Traylor, that he got the ball. Traylor holding off inside.
2-pointer, had a foot on the line, but makes things happen. Traylor inside.
Conlon with another.
Jennings into the lineup. Another one of these 6 seniors as Miller drives the baseline, and they call it offensive time, defending champions. Traylor.
He set up shop, didn't he? That weak side rebound. You're not going to get around him.
That's not a shot, that's a
This pass, though, is to get your team confident that they can even pass the ball. It is a break. Real heady play by Robert Traylor. This is great basketball. And Michigan will look at themselves and be disgusted, but a lot of this is all Purdue.
Well, you're not hearing ooh, you're hearing boo, as that shot will count, and they head to the locker room with the Michigan Wolverines. He hardly drew iron on that. The foul. Bullock gets it.
They make you play some defense, wear you down. Good gamble by Bullock. Send it in.
Bullock with nice anticipation. They have a dunker inside. Not there. Taylor on the follow. Knocks it down, and now they're battling on the boards.
Compete a little bit. Purdue stepping into passing lane as Bullock steps it up. He and Conlon have asserted themselves defensively. A very smooth, graceful, and with aplomb, send it in. Well, nice little footwork, but reversing away from the glass here because he knew he was too far to miss.
Bill.
But what you do on a denial, even if you don't get a piece of it, they're catching the ball further out. They've got to dribble to do some damage. As he did.
Effectively switches it. He now has about to go under 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Dribble penetration. Got to get a pinch.
Oh, nice crossover dribble by Bullock. Scoring to 2, and he'll go to the line.
Do you remember the end of the half when they went spread and Bullock went to the goal? That's Eve. Pick up the lingerie time. The kiss rewarded. Well, not quite. A little gather. Jammed it up on Baston.
Bullock with the steal, then had to go back and retrieve it. Dugan Five, nice look inside the Traylor.
And Foster, showing why he's a good student, got out of the way.
11 for Traylor.
He would not have made graduate school if he...
Roberts misses it. Maceo comes away with the ball. Baston off to Conlon.
Pretty. Number 7.
Taylor at 7 now.
Nice delay by TC
Travis get consistent stops.
In that big game,
Alley-oop.
Taylor is there, and they'll roll another one down. We've just been given a score in that big one between Michigan State and Penn State. It is Michigan State 18-11.
Conlon with the look. It's all the screen. By back screens, the matchups for people. Your team sometimes, after a loss like this, brings you together. So play hard.
Conlon gets the easy one. Michigan all night has been very good.
It doesn't have to be an elder classman. Just step up mentally and show them the way, as he did there.
Lou Bullock.
Good, got back and checked out. Unfortunately, Bradley forgot to check out. Now Gene will.
79-53, and a steal by Bullock.
Now they're getting their number of slams up, though.
And really pressure their guards.
This is a year ago, 13 months ago.